welcome back, welcome back, and welcome back. We're getting ready to make veggie black bean enchiladas. No meat. You can absolutely add some if you want to, but we're not going to put any in these at all. We're going to use some extra virgin olive oil, garlic salt, Mrs. Dash, some cinnamon, and some cumin. We're going to use some of this enchilada sauce. You can absolutely make yours from scratch if you choose to. Gigi's doing the shortcut. That's about a cup of bell peppers, red, yellow, and orange. We got almost a cup of red onions there. One bunch of broccoli. All right. And the black beans I put in the Instapot last night. 45 minutes, slow release, and perfect every time. We've got some Monterey Jack cheese here. Okay. We're going to be using these whole wheat tortillas. And some spinach. We won't be using that whole container. No. Okay. Now here is your shot of everything we're going to use to make this absolutely delicious, amazing dish. Let's get started. All right. We're going to get this dish going. It is going to be delicious again. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Gigi's channel. We're going to start with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. And we're going to try to make this dish as healthy as we can. We're going to go in with those onions. Also those bell peppers. Okay. Then we're going to go in with the broccoli. All right. There you go. Didn't mean to bop you upside the head. All right. Doesn't that look delicious already? Yes, it does. We're going to make a healthy dish here. Yes, we are. Okay, we're going to go in with about a tablespoon of Mrs. Dash. This is one of those times when it's time for you to add in the seasonings that you and your family are comfortable with. This is that time. We're going to also go in with about a tablespoon of the garlic salt. And we can always taste again later to make sure that the flavors that we're looking for are there, okay? I'm going to give this a nice little zhuzh. Look at those colors. And this is delicious. And in about 2 minutes, my kitchen is going to be smelling absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on, and I'm going to let this cook for 5 minutes just like that. And I'll be back. Okay, see how beautiful bright green that broccoli is. So now we're going to get that spinach in there. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. So I'm going to get those black beans in there. And I'm going to get that spinach in there. Let me get it from the sink. I'll be right back. Okay, I put in a couple of handfuls of that spinach. And I'm going to put that lid back on it so it'll wilt faster. So I'm going to give it 3 minutes and I'll be back. All right, we've been cooking for 3 minutes. Look at those bunches of spinach just down to nothing. It never ceases to amaze me, okay? So we're going to let this go for another minute. I want to get the rest of this all wilted up. And then we're going to go and build these babies up and let the yummy begin, all right? I'll be right back. All right, we're going to put the finishing touches on this little bit here. I'm going to turn that fire off. I'm going to go in with about a teaspoon of the cinnamon. Okay, it's going to give that little extra something in the background. And then I'm going to go in with a tablespoon of the cumin. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with, I would say, a couple of tablespoons of the enchilada sauce. Just to get, just to get all the flavors, united. So that they become best of friends and all of that stuff just kind of marries together. And then this is done on this front. Now we're going to build them into the enchiladas. Look at that. Yum, yum. I'm telling you, you better make some. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? All right, I'll be right back. All right, the very first thing I am going to do is spray down this pan. Not necessary, but I just love to do it. And I'm using a throwaway pan today. Less mess, less work to do in the kitchen. All right, I'm going to go in with a couple of good tablespoons of that enchilada sauce at the bottom of the pan, just like you would any other time you're making your enchiladas. I'm going to coat a little bit on that bottom. Yes, you do. Just to get some on that bottom there. And this is absolutely a delicious dish. And you can absolutely add meat to it if you want to. It won't hurt anything. I'm just not going to do that this time. I say it all the time. Not every dish has to have meat. And it can still be equally delicious. Trust me when I say. Alright? So we're going to take some of that mixture and put it in the middle of each one of these. This is absolutely a fulfilling dish. You know? Absolutely fulfilling. You won't even realize you're missing the meat. Okay? You won't, I promise. I mean, if you love vegetables, you'll love this. And this is perfect for lunch. If you can keep your kids' lunches heated up so that their stuff doesn't get cold, this is something great for them to have for lunch. Something light, hearty, and healthy, which is key. We always want our babies to have something healthy. Okay? Is she overstuffing? She always does. And then this is where I'm going to go in with the cheese. And you can switch out the cheese for any combination you like. Okay? It doesn't have to be the, what I do, Monterey Jack. It can be anything you want it to be. Anything at all. Because I love the Mexican style cheese. One of my faves. And we're just going to take that and just roll it over. Just like this. Then I'm going to take it and put it in that dish. Alright. Just take it and just roll it over. That's all we're doing. And I'm going to go ahead and make the other ones off camera. This is absolutely, like I said, this is a delicious dish. Don't let the healthy fool you. Alright? So I'm going to finish these off camera. And then I'll be right back. Alright, with that, we were able to get 7. Quite a bit. And we're just going to pour this enchilada sauce all over what we've got left. We're going to be very generous and pour every bit of that enchilada sauce all over these. I'd rather have too much sauce than not enough. Absolutely. And I like mine saucy. Especially if you're not going to eat them all today. Okay? It makes a difference. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with the remainder amount of that cheese. And put it all about. Okay? And now we're going to put this in the oven on 400 for about 20 minutes. That's all that'll take. We really want to melt that cheese up. Start a little browning process here. And we're done. Alright. I'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes. Depending on your oven. 15 to 20 minutes. I'll be back. There she is. Sprinkled with a little bit of cilantro and a little lime. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. You'll see Gigi next time. Take care, you guys.